What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dylan. Today we got a story time about how I moved to Arizona. Let's get to it. Next year, 2019, makes 10 years officially that I've been living in Arizona. Shit, that's a big milestone for a nigga. For those of y'all who don't know, I'm from New York. I was born on the Lower East Side at Bellevue Hospital. Damn near lived in Harlem my whole life. Functioned on the Lower East Side my whole life, but pretty much lived in Harlem. Like where I actually lived and laid my head at was almost always Harlem. I lived in Jersey City for a bit too, but not for too long, And even when I did live in Jersey City, I still functioned in New York. I still went to school in New York. Just like how DJ Ghost said in one of his story times, nigga. If you from the hood, bro, you know what it's like to put your name, to put, somebody else's address so you could go to school in a certain area, that your parents want you to go to school at. Everybody, you know how we people finesse it. It's finessable. It's finessable. For y'all who don't know, it's finessable. You can finesse yourself into any school. You just gotta know somebody in that district. So yeah, a nigga done lived all over New York, damn near. Well, at least all over Manhattan. You feel me? The Lower East Side, Harlem, fucking the West End, all over, nigga, everywhere. So growing up, it was never truly too tough for me. My mom always tried to make sure that I had everything, I ever wanted. Even though maybe some of the circumstances wasn't always the best. Like, we usually lived in like 1-bedroom apartments. My mom and whoever she was dating, whether it was a stepdad or boyfriend, they usually stay in the living room and, I stay in the room. Or when my cousins were staying with us, like girls stay in the living room, boys stay in the room. So my mom, my cousin, XYZ, don't want to put everybody's name out there, but my mom and the girls is in the room, the boys, it's in the living room, the boys, we got the room. Like, the main place I consider myself, like, my home was always, like, on 128th and Convent, because I lived there the longest. The block that I really, like, claim is 110th and First Ave, because that's where all my family's from. That's the first place I lived. My grandmother stayed there back in the 60s. My mom's from, like, over there, you feel me? So it's, like, that's kind of, like, where I claim when, like, people ask me where I'm from, because that's, like, where my roots are from. But if you want to talk about where I live, nigga, I lived on 128th and Convent, the west side, nigga, like. So I should have damn near been a west side nigga, but I always rep for the east, nigga. East side Harlem, Lower East Side, fuck it, even East Phoenix too, nigga. Get back to the story. So you kind of notice as a kid, you don't know too much going on because your parents, they don't tell you everything. You're a kid, you're out of the loop. But when I started noticing things changing was first, we moved from Harlem to the Lower East Side. So we went from our 1-bedroom to staying with my mom's friend. Well, my mom's friend, she basically moved to South Carolina at this point, but she left the she had a 3-bedroom apartment, and she left the apartment open, and her son basically stayed there by himself for maybe 6 months or damn near a year. So he got his own routine in the crib, and we kind of fucking it up, stepping on his toes. It's like right now in my 1-bedroom, if fucking one of my mom's friends and her son came and stayed with me right now, I'd be like, yo, like, y'all fucking up my groove, you feel me? We was basically staying with him, but not really staying with my mom's friend, but staying in her apartment, but living with him. He got his girl over, he in there beating cheeks every night. When his girl not there, he calling other bitches through. Fuck it. But hey, he was lit though, I'll give it to him. He didn't even care. Like, my mom, she'd go out, cause my mom used to party every fucking Thursday. Every Thursday, her and my going out to party. Usually they leave me with my uncle. But since we had him, my mom would leave me with him, and shit. Usually, if she left me with him, it's on the days when he doesn't have his girlfriend. So she'd basically be thinking he's gonna be there with me, we just gonna be chilling. Nah, nigga, he's inviting females over. Especially if his girl's not there, he's inviting other females over. So he's getting it popping. But eventually some of the girls would come over, and I'm a little nigga at the time, so I'm just a little cute kid, you feel me? They showing me attention and shit, and I don't think he was really feeling that too much, like this little nigga fucking up my shit. So it got to a point where he got sick of us, as he should. We fucking up his groove. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I was a kid, but apparently, I guess what we think is, we don't know for sure, I don't know for sure at least, is that he said something to maybe somebody who worked in the project building or something like that, to get it to where they got him into a 1-bedroom apartment and pretty much booted us the fuck up out of there. So he had his own crib to himself in the project building, and we had to go. My mom went and stayed with her friend, and I went and stayed with mine. The cool thing about living at my The part was that I already been over there damn near every Thursday, so I got a whole little routine. It's nothing to really get settled in, but I'm living with three girls, well, 2 girls and a woman, because my aunt's a woman, I'm not going to just call it a girl, but I was living with 2 girls and a woman, and my uncle who, I'm 12 years old. What is he really going to do with me? You feel me? Probably toss me a little bit. Make, how you doing, little nigga, that XYZ, that's it, chop it up with me, but he ain't gonna sit around and kick it with a fucking 11, 12-year-old all day. He got shit to do, you feel me? He wanna go watch the game, he don't wanna chill with me, I'm trying to do some bullshit. I don't know, like growing up, I never really felt like, in their neighborhood, like with like the local kids over there, I never really felt like comfortable with them, you know what I mean? Like, you know how, like, when I was on 110th at the Nines, like, I feel comfortable. I always felt comfortable as a kid over there. Even back when they had the wooden playground. To anybody who sees this, I want to check my fucking Harlem card or whatever, nigga. Back when they had the wooden playground in the Nines, nigga. Back when they had the wooden playgrounds in the 1199 buildings, nigga. For those of y'all who want to check my fucking Harlem facts, nigga. Real niggas know about that. You little millennial niggas, you little niggas I was born after 2000, 2001, y'all niggas don't know about that, nigga. So, nigga, fuck with me. But yeah, I never really felt like comfortable over there, cause she stay in I think they're called Amsterdam Projects over there on 63rd and whatever the fuck. But you feel me, over on the west side and shit, on the west end and shit. So nigga never really truly felt like all the way comfortable over there, because it's like, alright, so after school I can't really chill with my homies because I gotta get back over to their side of town. And then once I get over to their side of town, I don't know nobody over here. I don't really like none of these niggas over here because I don't know. I just don't blend in with them, whatever the case is. So I'm just chilling, watching fucking MTV fucking jams all day. Whatever the fuck I was doing at the time, watching 106 in Park, just fucking chilling the day away. So one day after school, ironically, I have an Arizona iced tea in my hand. And I go over to my mom's house, and my mom, she had just got back from Arizona because she got a friend who moved out here. So she was like, what would you think about moving to Arizona? And at the time, I wanted to get the fuck up out of New York. I wanted to go to Atlanta, South Carolina, North Carolina, anywhere, just, because back then, I didn't think of New York as the city of lights and dreams and everything could happen with however the fuck people view New York. I didn't think of it like that. I thought if you lived in New York, you broke. Because everybody I knew in New York was broke. So to me, if you live in New York, you was at the bottom of the food chain to me. When I came to Arizona, and somebody was like, where you from? And I was like, New York. They was like, no way, and asked me all these questions, like hyping up into my head. I'm like, nigga, do you know where I lived, nigga? Do you know where I lived, nigga? I always thought of New York as like a broke place to live. I didn't think of like New York as the top of the food chain, or the people in New York at the top of the food chain, or living in a place that people actually would want to move to. So I was ready to get the fuck up out of there. I was like, let's go. Shit, Arizona, let's go. Oh, I got my own room. Bet, let's go. I don't care. Oh, that's a floor plan to the apartment. Let's go. Like, ironically, I did have the Arizona iced tea in my hand. So that's how you know stuff was meant to be. Moving to Arizona, I remember, before we moved to Arizona, I remember I was telling everybody, I'm like, yo, I'm moving to Arizona at the end of the school year. And everybody was like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. Nigga, you ain't going nowhere. Look, by the end of the school year, I was gone. Man, everybody was like, yeah, he was really gone. Like, they didn't think it was gonna happen, but I was gone. Like, once the next school year came, I was already in school since August, because in New York, they start in September. In Arizona, y'all start in August. So there's a big difference, like not a big difference, but there's like a 1 month difference in like when school starts. So I remember when we had moved to Arizona, I was sick because I only had 1 month of summer because y'all start out early, and I had just got out. I'm like, damn, nigga. Nigga came out here, saw the palm trees for the first time, seen girls in short shorts all year for the first time. I was like, shit, these bitches in booty shorts? I was loving it, man. I was on the phone calling back to my niggas in New York, telling them about it, like, man, you will love it out here, bro. And 10 years later, honestly, bro, I love it out here still to a certain extent. There's maybe things I don't like as far as the heat, mainly. But man, I still love it out here. This is definitely, I won't say my second home, because my second home would be South Carolina, because I spent every summer out there. But first home, New York. Second home, South Carolina. Third home is definitely Phoenix, nigga, like, for real. My book is low-key more of a home than South Carolina, but I got too many peoples down there, so I gotta show them love, you feel me? But yeah, that's it for my story time, y'all. Thanks for listening. Peace.